What's happening, people? Welcome back to another podcast of the Mini Adult Troubles. Today's podcast is different and on a very interesting topic. It's all about dating, relationships, masculinity, patriarchy, sex, and a lot more. The guest for tonight's episode is Shirish Sherawat, an international personal development coach with experience of training over hundreds of men to have better relationships. Thank you, Shirish, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me here, bro. Pretty crazy introductions you've been giving about me. That's great. We've set up great expectations right now. Hopefully लोग hook हो गए हैं यहाँ पे हमारी बातों से. Sex कहीं पे भी आ जाता है. It's just like sex, 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 sex. Now that we have your attention, let's talk about other
Exactly.
things.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Before starting
thank you so
off,
much, man. Thank you for having me on board.
Before starting off, I have this one question, which I'm sure a lot of your potential clients ask you, like, why are you giving us this gyan? Are you like, why are you this love guru or dating guru? Why do you think you qualify for, talking about this?
I don't know, bro. I couldn't. There was no exam that I had to give to qualify for it. So it's just that
that's
I struggled
with degree
with
nahi aapke
dating
paas,
myself since I come
bachelor's
from a
of
boys' school,
dating.
and I happened to do pretty well for myself and my friends, and I decided to coach
Yeah.
people about that because when
Yeah.
I started off, you know, in college, I decided that yaar, this needs to be sorted because never spoken to girls before. But when you go to college, there are so many girls around you, specifically Delhi University, and you get nervous just talking to them normally also.
Yeah.
So I was like, something needs to be done. So then I started going out. I started going to malls and clubs, and I started approaching people. I started reading a lot. I started following a lot of people online who were coaching, dating advice, and everything. Started reading books, and then the major changes came when I started to go out and started to execute on all of that stuff. So I started to go out. Things weren't pretty starting when you get rejected a lot, right? You get rejected a lot, and then but you still stick with it. Then after some time, you start to get good with it, right? Your interactions are much better when you approach girls. They don't think you're creepy now. You sort of understand how you're not supposed to creep them out, and the interactions start to get better, and people like you. Start to get some results. You start to get a phone number here or there. Start going on dates, and when you continue this for around 10 years. It turns out you've done around 10,000 approaches and you've been with a number of people and you happen to be really good that you can walk into any social environment or any place and you can approach a girl in any environment whatever there is and hopefully get a decent result. Agar nahi bhi aate to you approach someone else. So also not portraying the idea that you never get rejected. Like of course I still get rejected but it's wo काफी कम हो गया जितना पहले था. So I happen to be very good at it. I saw what are the things that worked here and what worked in reality and what worked only in movies. All right, because that's where हमारा सारा dating advice आता है और क्या बातें हमारी दोस्त कहते हैं और क्या असली में वर्क करता है क्या नहीं करता है. So and then having a better understanding about that, creating a proper system, making videos about it and stuff, and yeah, slow and steady I'm here where I think the I think in the country at least I'm gonna have the most dating experience than anyone else. Cold approach, if you could call it, which is just going up to people randomly, which is just unheard of. Like specifically in Delhi, it's like it's creepy, yaar. You don't talk to random people. I'm like, पता नहीं यार मेरे साथ तो लोग creep out नहीं होते हैं तो तुम अपनी बात करो. Peasants.
Confidence. Got
Yeah.
it. All right. So you have this concept of the void
I
of
had to be built up.
loneliness. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have this concept of void of
Go on.
loneliness. Can you explain that?
Yeah. So see, us people now. All right. So I've been. This comes from the part of my inclination towards childhood trauma and everything. How one part is of getting the girl. The other part is not being intimate with the person, having issues with your procrastination, your self-esteem, your social life, your dating life. Just like the assumption that why when you approach a girl, why is it that the girl's going to reject you? Who's told you that? Why? Because I'm not good enough. That's why she's going to reject me. All right. Because like you hung your. Is it smooth?
Yeah, I lost you as well. I'm back.
Ayush?
Yeah, I'm back.
Can
you hear me?
I'll start off again. All right. So the void of loneliness, bro. Yeah, it comes from the fact that so I've been a dating coach since 2016. So 4 years in, and उसके पहले 5 साल खुद भी करना, around close to like 9 to 10 years of doing that. Everywhere, एक तो there's no dating advice, right? But जो भी dating advice रहता है या जो भी हमने पहले देखा है, or even what I talk about, I like the major of the things that we talk about is how do you go up to someone and how do you talk to them? And it's a lot about confidence, it's a lot about personal development, but there's a huge part of it which is underneath that, why you have low self-esteem, why you don't feel confident in and of itself, why social skills nahi ho pata hai, why do you feel so desperate around girls, why do you feel the girl is out of your league. So that comes from a lot of the messages and the upbringing that we've brought up with. And that's a major part which was missing in my coaching and my life and what I learned. So the past 3 years I've been learning that, and I've started coaching people about that as well, and currently doing my certification in traumatic stress studies from like the best people in the world, best trauma scientists. So yeah, so उसके लिए हम थोड़े से qualification डाल सकते हैं for me to talk about it. All right. So currently doing that. Didn't want to get like a proper degree and stuff, but maybe if in the near future I want to, I will. But anyway, psychology वगैरह होता है. So loneliness generally in and of itself is going to be something जो, like, you know, everyone's going to have times where we're lonely. Okay. And if you have just certain instances where you feel lonely, जैसे अभी all of us are in a very work dominated culture, and human beings are supposed to be like we need to move. We're not designed to sit in front of computers and laptops all day. We're designed to move, we're designed to do things with the life. And इसलिए when you like कोई तेरे से पूछता है you want to go on a track, तो एकदम से चला जाता है और हमारा podcast delay कर देता है, right? So that's a natural calling, right? That's a natural calling. We want to do that, we want to move around, we want to get things done. And socially हमें like we live in packs. तो जब वो नहीं होता है, a sense of loneliness comes there. That's sort of surface level loneliness. Everybody goes through that. But the void of loneliness, that is much more deeper. That is a state that you're in. Like even if when you're with people, या तू आज दोस्तों के साथ है, तू घर गया, you still feel lonely. Like there's that constant hum of loneliness, and no matter how many girls you get, how many people you get, how many friends you have, you still feel lonely. Basically, the void is there. It's like a black hole. Keep filling it with all the surface level stuff, materialistic stuff, more friends, more girls. That still is there. So that comes from a childhood wound. Basically, bachpan mein, when we do not have enough companionship, we do not have a parents to there with us. Maybe we were not allowed to get out of the house and have friends. Maybe we were told that if you have friends, you're wasting time. Avara dost hain tumhare sare. In the fact that खेलना नहीं है क्योंकि पढ़ाई पे focus करो, and सारे बिगड़े हुए बच्चे हैं, उनके जैसा मत बच जाना, just stay with us. So when we did not have any companionship there, and certain messages were given that you're not good enough, you're not this, you're that, so a lot of wounds get formed and a lot of voids get formed. So void of loneliness is one, void of approval another one, void of acceptance, not being accepted, security, playfulness. So a lot of those things creates wounds, which creates voids. And हम बड़े हो जाते हैं तो हम पैसा, fame, money, girls, friends, experiences, travel, we try to just fill them up, which we soon realize कि नहीं होता है. Like it's a Jim Carrey quote, right? Like you should get famous and earn money as quickly as you can, so that you realize it's still not solving all your problems. Right. So it's not what you finally, want. Exactly. So after me doing all these things, I came to the conclusion, and now that's basically the void of loneliness, bro. जो awareness में भी नहीं आता है हमारे पास.
So a lot of Indian men have not yet explored like online dating. I just graduated, so I know that सबको एक बार बोल दो कि dating app में, तो they treat them like कि dating app में ऐसा, they just treat you like you're some different creature. So why is this like
you're a desperate guy or something?
Exactly. Yeah, you're a desperate guy. And like, why is this, perception there? And should young adults, when should like they start dating, like 16, 17, 18? कब करना चाहिए आपके ब्रेन में?
I mean, naturally, bro. Like, जब जितना natural होगा उतना better रहेगा, right? I mean, people start to have girlfriends in class 8. So
I had in 6th.
आ रहा है. You like exactly. I'm not gonna shame you on that. Like, people shame it. People be like, नहीं, you gotta be 18 to have a girlfriend. अपने काम पे focus करो. Do your purpose and उसके बाद करो.
बिल्कुल.
I'm like, naturally हो रहा है तो go for it, yeah. Who am I to tell you what you got to do? Like तुम फिर भी करोगे. Hormones are going crazy, man. You just hit puberty. There are girls around you. Suddenly तुम उनको उस तरीके की जगह किसी और तरीके से देखने लग गए हो अब. पहले तो उस लड़की के बस चोटी खींचते थे मजे में. Now तो it's like all right, we're flirting. So things suddenly change, right? हवा बदल जाती है क्लास की पूरी. लड़कियों की शॉर्ट्स छोटी होती जा रही है, बंदों के चेस्ट बटन खुले जा रहे हैं, बंदे जिम जा रहे हैं. Like what the fuck is going on? So naturally हो रहा है. Like I mean, it's good यार. जितना जल्दी हो ठीक है यार. I mean, if you're dating and you can manage your studies and everything with it, because it's an important part of your life. Your dating life, your social life, your studies, your career, your passions, your interests, your hobbies, everything is important for you. Jitna jaldi ho better hai. Similarly with meditation, similarly with trauma work. If you can work on those things pretty early and it's not hampering your studies and it's not hampering your career growth, it's good. But your career is not going to be the only thing, right? And with the dating apps, so the reality that I live in and the friends I have and the girls that I talk to, या जो clubs में मेरे को मिलते हैं, bro, it's sort of a given that everyone's on a dating app. And पहले stigma था, right? So when Tinder had come out, I think 4-5 years back, I was just graduating college, 2014-15 के आसपास, and that time sort of like you had to keep it hush hush and everything. Now everyone is open about it. Everyone is open about it. Maybe colleges में अभी भी नहीं होता होगा because you're in that social circle. लोगों को लगेगा कोई desperate है, what you're pointing out. But in my circles and everything, everyone's pretty open about it, right? Everyone's clear. I went on this date, I'm on that date. Like if you say you're going on a date, everyone's assuming it's going to be a Bumble or a Tinder date.
Yeah.
So that stigma doesn't really exist because people sort of like accept what the fuck is happening. But in colleges, I can understand it existing because तुम्हें social value और status से बहुत फर्क पड़ता है, right?
Yeah.
And उसके बाद फर्क पड़ना बंद हो जाता है because अब तो कोई है ही नहीं, right? कोई like all of your friends are going to go here and there. You've got to go ahead with life.
So true.
And it's just
So
you
true.
and your work coming
Yeah,
back home to loneliness. And तो उसके बाद तुम फक देना बंद कर देते हो. And इसीलिए और भी ज्यादा लोग डेटिंग ऐप्स पे जाते रहते हैं और वो जाते ही रहेंगे, bro. The barrier to entry is so low. Like if you were to learn cold approach, like if you were to go to a bar and you were to sort of like, let's say, go to a coffee shop and approach, bro, it's very fucking difficult to do it. I know that. And for you to see any kind of results, unless you have a very good coach here, it's going to take time.
Yeah.
Or usme bhi, like even if you know you're getting coached, it'll take you some time, right? But if you're a decently good looking guy and you just want to meet someone, और तुम्हें decent bio लिखनी आती है और तुम बात कर सकते हो normally, you make a profile and you're done. अब तुम घर पे हो, you're like talking to 1,000 girls a day. Swipe. So there are 1,000 approaches happening, right?
Yeah.
So
True.
technology you can definitely leverage, but I mean, I would prefer going out and approaching people in person because the advantage there is that you develop certain skills जो dating app पे नहीं बनेंगी. Because dating app पे you get the girl, but when you go on a date, you still, dating app पे, like, I mean, you get the girl, right? You set up a date, but when you go to meet her, it's still you and your personality is still whatever it was. But when you go out, when you face your fears, like you have that, like everybody wants to approach a girl, right? When you see in public, everyone's like, oh my God, that girl's cute. Maybe we should go talk to her. But it's like, nahi, creepy lagega, ye lagega, wo lagega. So the conditioning is the second thought that comes into the mind.
बिल्कुल.
First thought natural है, ठीक है कि भाई बंदी देख रहा हूँ, I want to approach. So when you can go out and you can start doing approaches, that sense of freedom you start to feel, bro. And you face your fears, you get out of that, you know you can get some things done. Plus you're having conversations right there in real life. So it's forcing you to improve your personality, your vocal tonality, eye contact, your body language, your humor, banter, flirting, teasing. And it's building your risk appetite of your fears of कि मैं यहाँ पे पिट जाऊंगा, ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, ये risk है. So it's building your risk appetite. At the same time, it's dropping your ego down because पहले 100 approaches तो तुम reject ही हो रहे हो, right? तो तुम्हें लगता है कि भाई तुम स्टड हो, तुम्हारे स्कूल और कॉलेज में लड़कियां मिली हैं, तुम फील्ड में जाते हो कोल्ड अप्रोच के लिए, अप्रोच करते हो, भाई मे बी तुम स्टड हो बट द गर्ल डजंट नो ना तुम स्टड हो. तो तुम्हारी रियलिटी, तुम अपने दिमाग में जो भी हो वो सीधा जमीन पे जाती है. So it keeps you more grounded, it brings you more down. Which is why I love it, bro. It's amazing. And of course, pros and cons to both the things. Yeah, काफी सही है. Amazing. Like no wonder stuck out with it for like 10 years. अभी तक.
So I have a few friends who are also on this dating apps and Bumble. मैं भी हूँ, but मेरे दोस्त भी हैं. And they're like कि यार matches ही नहीं आते हैं. And I have seen their profile. It's decent. It's not bad. Their bio may be a little, but they have tried bio. They have A/B tested bios. They have A/B tested images and all of that. फिर भी matches seriously नहीं आते हैं. And I have no idea why.
It's the revenge of the planet of the nerds. सब A/B test वगैरह करेंगे. बहुत सही है.
What do you think is like रीजन कैसा क्यों होता है? लाइक फोटोज अच्छी हैं, बायो भी अच्छा है, अब क्या बचा है? दो ही तो चीजें होती हैं, फोटोज और बायो.
पता नहीं ना कितनी अच्छी फोटोज हैं ब्रो. लाइक सब्जेक्टिव भी तो होता है, जो तेरे लिए अच्छा है मे बी मेरे लिए अच्छा नहीं होगा. लाइक देयर इज अ प्लेलिस्ट ऑफ लाइक ऑनलाइन डेटिंग ऑन माय चैनल, राइट? 10 वीडियोस हैं वहां पे और उसमें आई हैव डन बायो रिव्यूज, आई हैव डन प्रोफाइल रिव्यूज, आई हैव डन फोटो रिव्यूज. सो आई थिंक वो देखना पड़ेगा पहले, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. To like I can't say matches is basically just two things, bro. Profile is 70% of your game is profile. उसके बाद तेरा bio आता है. तो अगर तेरी profile पे photos सही नहीं है, they need to be basically high value pictures that show that communicate that you're you're a guy who is going to be fun to be around. All right, you're sure with what you're doing. Like you're going to be congruent, polarizing. Basically, you're not trying to appeal to everybody out there on a dating app. You're just appealing to one kind of a person and being just one kind of a person. So if I'm the James Bond archetype, I need to realize that I have to be just the James Bond archetype and cannot be James Bond and Marilyn Manson at the same time. All right, you choose one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you're Marilyn Manson, you get the metal girls, you get the other ones. If you're James Bond, you get the suave, the diplomatic girls. So you can't be like, I want a girl who's into punk and rock, but मैं James Bond हूँ. That's not gonna happen, right? So it's about realizing you'll have to say no to certain people पहले ही and just stick with one thing. When people try to be a lot of things, ना, तब problematic होता है. So
Got it.
again, like you got to be different, you got to be congruent, and you got to polarize. Like those are going to be very important things. The basic principles that go into online dating. Again, high value pictures need to be there. Your pictures need to convey that you're a high value person. एक बंदे की फोटो थी वो गधे पे बैठा हुआ था ब्रो. कहता ब्रो एडवेंचर दिखा रहा हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. आई एम शोइंग दैट हाउ एडवेंचरस आई एम सिटिंग ऑन एन एनिमल. आई लाइक तू गधे पे बैठा हुआ है ब्रो. एक बंदे की फोटो थी वो रोड पे लेटा हुआ था. ऐसे रोड पे ऐसे लेटा हुआ है वो. ठीक है. आई वाज लाइक हाउ डज दिस कन्वे हाई वैल्यू ब्रो. Like it's different. It's gonna grab attention, but it's not conveying high value. You've got to make the person
like
feel an emotion.
TikToker.
Yeah. Chapri bhanchud. So thoda you have to sort of like the other person needs to feel something when they look at your pictures, right? So either some form of sexuality or maybe fun. My pictures are more fun, so need to be fun or sexual or some shit like that. Some things which don't work at all is going to be your mirror selfies and gym selfies. Selfies are not going to work. Get a DSLR, click a proper picture, wear decent clothes, get great lighting. Golden hour is going to be the time for you to get great lighting. Golden hour, again, for people who do not know, is going to be the hour right around sunset. 1 घंटे का. You can Google कि golden hour कब हो रहा है. Go out and pictures where you're doing some activity. You're not just standing like this. So some activity pictures. Let's say you're playing sports or whatever. Like, you know, what and congruent with your personality, who you are. Not trying to be कि मैं shaken not stirred वाला glass रखूंगा, but मैं खुद TikToker बना हुआ हूँ. ठीक है. Again, the same things. Those are going to be the main things, bro. But again, अगर नहीं हो रहा है ना, another reason being why cold approach is for you. Because on a dating app, you're at the mercy of the other person if they swipe right or not, right? In cold approach, you can go up to the person and have an interaction, and they can look at you, they can talk to you. You have so many ways to not get rejected वहाँ पे. Because when you're talking to a person, it's much more authentic and genuine. Plus, the connection is going to be much more, it's going to be much more strong than a dating app.
Yeah.
Personally बात कर रहे हैं, man. Human beings, हमने जैसे भी बात करी, we are social creatures. So it creates an amazing impact. Plus, because the barrier of entry high है, उतना ही तुम्हारा value show करना easy है. Online तुम्हें बड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. Now I've realized if you can just go ahead and do an approach, the mere fact that you did an approach, जो किसी के टट्टों में दम नहीं है करने का, the girl understands कि हाँ तुमने मेहनत करी है इसमें. So you instantly separate yourself from the crowd.
Yeah, that is true.
So
but
tell your friends to stick out with that also.
all right. They're watching this, and they're probably booking a call with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Got it. All right. So men are very, very visual, that's for sure. And women, I think they are visual as well, but they also look at personality traits and all of that. So in your like, why is the difference? Like, मतलब लड़कियों को तो लड़के तो देखेंगे, मतलब visually देखेंगे, पहले देखेंगे कि कैसी दिखती है and all of that, right? Why is this like, ये क्या है? ये biological है, ये psychological है? Are we like grow in this way? Why does this happen?
It could be a mix of all those things, like biological और evolutionary तो है. जैसे अभी हम evolutionary psychology अगर हम बात करें, so when we were like cavemen, तब एक बंदे को अच्छे दिखने का काम नहीं था. उसका काम था बाहर जाके जानवर मार के लाना ट्राइब के लिए. करेक्ट. ठीक है. उसका काम था ट्राइब को प्रोटेक्ट करना, ट्राइब को सर्व करना और लेके आना. उसके लिए उसकी पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स मैटर करते थे, नॉट हिज विजुअल ट्रेट्स. राइट. सो द वैल्यू ऑफ अ पर्सन गोज अप इफ ही हैज ग्रेट पर्सनालिटी. ऑलराइट. ऑफ कोर्स अगर इफ ही हैज लाइक अ वी शेप बॉडी, ही इज मोर जैक्ड, दैट मींस ही कैन किल एन एनिमल, ब्रिंग हिम बैक मोर. राइट. लॉन्ग हाइट, टॉल हाइट एंड एवरीथिंग. इसलिए वो चीजें वो मैटर करती हैं. फॉर वुमेन at that time, औरतों का काम, like women were very subdued, and at the same time they were not the people who would go out hunting. All right. So their job was to stay at home and take care of what do you call kids and stuff, right? So the qualities that men would look for were like, is the girl more nurturing as well, right? If we're talking about marriage right now, all right, more nurturing. And again, for you, it's an evolutionary thing for like basically what we want to do is we want to replicate as human beings, right? Biologically it's survival and
Correct.
replication. So we've
Hmm.
spoken about survival needs to be there. Survival कैसे होएगा? Try protect करके और बाहर से खाना लाके. Or
Hmm.
replication and reproduction is going to happen so that the lineage continues. So women look for survival value in men look for reproductive value in women. और
Yeah.
उसमें सबसे बड़ा indicator is your waist to hip ratio,
Hmm.
right? Which shows that if like a girl can bear kids and she's not going to die in childbirth, and how nurturing she is because she's going to nurture the kid.
Oh wow.
All right. So on an evolutionary level, that has existed, and which is why I mean, we get pretty turned on looking at big butts. I love big butts, and I cannot lie. गाने बना रखे हैं बंदों ने, and generally, which is why women have been more objectified and more like sexualized than men
Yeah.
have been. Of course, men have also been, but as you pointed out correctly, बंदों का ज़्यादा होता है, they're much more shallow, and like even if we were to like look for even a long-term partner, like a short-term mein, it's only the visual traits that any man would go for. But even in a long-term one, I think your first response is going to be towards the visual ones, right? Because that's what you can see.
Yeah.
And later on, maybe if you're wanting to get married, then of course you want the personality traits and other things also
Correct.
to shine out. But
Correct.
again, it's a combination of all those things.
And people मतलब लोग बोलते तो हैं कि नहीं look at inner beauty and ये and वो, but at the end everybody is fixated कि यार दिखने में अच्छी होनी चाहिए, and मतलब
That's true. That's true.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, are you saying?
yeah, I was saying that like I've been fascinated with this question, and मैं पिछले काफी टाइम से सोच रहा हूँ. I was like ये तो पूछूंगा क्षितिज को, and like why do Indian men suck at approaching women or dating in general?
अच्छा, तो अब पिछले वाले नहीं ले रहे हम?
क्या
कि लोगों को वही चाहिए होता है?
पिछले वाले में क्या
Yeah, it was just a statement कि people want inner beauty, but सबको in the end they just look for stuff.
बस बता रहा था कि यार मतलब
हाँ, right.
ऐसे इन जनरल
Great,
बोलते
great.
रहते हैं कि इनर ब्यूटी करो, ये करो, बट जाके साला खुद को देखेंगे तो नहीं यार अच्छी नहीं दिखती, नहीं यार ऐसी है, नहीं यार वैसी है. सो इट्स जस्ट अ स्टेटमेंट, बट एट द एंड सबका वैसा ही है, एंड इट्स नॉट नेसेसरली बैड. मतलब उसको लुक डाउन किया जाता है कि तुम विजुअल देखते हो, बट उसमें बुरा क्या है?
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. लोग बहुत एक्सपेक्टेशन डाल देते हैं यार. जैसे जब से इंस्टाग्राम हमारा जंतर मंतर बन गया है ना, तब से पहले इंस्टाग्राम होता था जहाँ पे लोग फोटोग्राफी डालते थे, फिर वहाँ पे इन्फ्लुएंसर्स आए जो बाकी चीज़ें डालने लग गए, अदरंगी तस्वीरें आने लग गई हैं, फिर उसके बाद लोग वीडियोस डाल रहे हैं, डांस वीडियोस डाल रहे हैं, क्रिएटिविटी के लिए बहुत यूज हो रहा था, राइट? फिर अब वो जंतर मंतर बन गया है भाई. अब तो वहाँ पे बस प्रोटेस्ट चलते हैं बस इंस्टाग्राम पे. सो तुम कुछ भी करो, कुछ का प्रोटेस्ट होएगा. लाइक इनर ब्यूटी ही, आउटवर्ड एकदम कतई निग्लेक्ट करो. But in the end, human nature is what human nature is, right? अगर किसी का, and in the end comes to choice. Somebody wants to be with someone who's good looking, that's okay.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to be with someone taller than me, ठीक है, ले लो. I mean, it's okay. Like अगर यहाँ पे लोग कमेंट करेंगे like fuck you, we don't want to be with you. I'm like okay, ठीक है, कोई नहीं, I understand.
हाँ, शांत हो जाओ, ठीक है.
Not everybody's cup of cake.
ठीक है.
हाँ, not everybody's cup of cake. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. Cup of tea होता है ना, piece of cake होता है.
Piece of cake, cup of tea.
Yeah. Not everyone's piece of cake, cup of tea. हाँ, anyway, so about Indians, हाँ bro, Indians का तो यार the culture is such, at least अभी हो ही रखा है ऐसा, that as I just mentioned, जब हम void of loneliness की बात कर रहे थे, कि socially हमें ज़्यादा वो ना भाव नहीं दिए जाते. Like your social growth isn't the number one priority here in India, right? It's about career बनाओ अपना. career भी नहीं, career बनाना होता है तुम्हें पहले अपना, ठीक है? career. तो तुम्हारे कैरियर में जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वो तुम्हें बनाना पड़ेगा. साइकिल के पीछे वाला कैरियर जो होता है हमारा. तो पढ़ाई करो, ये सब करो, और आवारा बच्चों के साथ मत घूमो. एंड दैट कम्स फ्रॉम दैट्स आल्सो बिकॉज ऑफ द इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन ऑफ द कंट्री, ब्रो. वी आर नॉट अ वेरी रिच नेशन. And if the parents have struggled in their life, if the parents are coming from a middle class thing, and unke liye they've brought up in a society where being a doctor, engineer or an IAS officer is the only way you can have more stability, because globalization और जो बाकी जॉब्स होती थी, स्टार्टअप्स वगैरह, वो अब बहुत बूम हुआ है, एंड दैट्स वेरी न्यू फॉर देम. इंटरनेट, दैट्स वेरी न्यू फॉर देम. उनके टाइम पे तो आई थिंक ग्लोबलाइजेशन स्टार्टेड इन 1991 और समथिंग, राइट? जब कोई नया प्राइम मिनिस्टर आया था, और उसके पहले तक फॉर यू टू हैव अ स्टेबल जॉब वाज डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर और गवर्नमेंट जॉब बेसिकली, राइट? सो they've grown up struggling. They've seen the post independence का India जहाँ पे और better नहीं थी चीजें, but now because of the internet everything is so connected and there's so many opportunities. So
Yeah.
for parents to understand that, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, hopefully तो नहीं, unhopefully whatever you'd call it, COVID की वजह से a lot of parents know technology now, they're getting good
Yeah.
at it. You can
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
understand चीजें better हो रही हैं, and as in when more startups are coming and you and I are turning to more virtual jobs than the traditional engineering and everything, right? And
Correct.
like me going into कि मैं अपने पूरे खानदान की बेइज्जती ही करवाऊंगा dating सिखा के, stats honors करके और science student बन के engineering नहीं करूंगा. तो like I think by the next generation they'll understand that these are the things जो हो जाती हैं. But anyway, so growing up in that stuff, it's and being in a middle class society, what the parents want us to do as kids is to get a job. Alright, to get a job और पढ़ाई करो, and for them अगर survival नहीं हो रहा है तो social life वगैरह क्या ही important है, ठीक है?
Yeah.
So
True.
इसलिए there's a lot of shaming that happens with कि यार आवारा बच्चों के साथ घूम रहा है, टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है, बाहर मत जा, क्लब्स मत जा, वो उस टाइप के लोग होते हैं. एंड अमीर बाप की बिगड़ी हुई औलाद ऐसे करते हैं, भाई बेटा उसका तो बिजनेस है, उसके बाप का तो बिजनेस है, इसलिए वो
ये बहुत
घूम
बोलते
सकता
हैं,
है,
उसके
तो
बाप का
मैं
तो
बिजनेस नहीं
बिजनेस
कर
है.
सकता. हाँ.
हाँ.
So these are again shame-based rules of the family that they shame you, and anytime you're grown up hearing these things, it's very difficult for you to run a business yourself. It's very difficult because तुम्हारी identity बचपन में form हो जाती है that I am not that guy, and you're going to be mediocre your entire life, which is like getting rid of your childhood voids and the subconscious anchors जो बन गए हैं. It's very important for you to really rise up, important for you to free yourself from all those things. So when we're grown up saying कि आवारा लोग हैं जो लड़कियों से बात करते हैं, या फिर बोलना कि द आइडिया दैट अगर तुम लड़की से बात कर रहे हो तो तुम्हें बस एक ही चीज चाहिए और लड़की को सेक्स नहीं चाहिए, तुम्हें ही सेक्स चाहिए बस. या फिर लड़कियों को बोला जाता है कि तुम खुली तिजोरी हो और लड़कों से बच के रहना. It creates a lot of shame around sex.
True.
It creates a lot of like socially हमें accepted नहीं है. Again, like it's not a generally accepted notion to approach people. Even if I see you in public, like I would not even say hi to you. I wouldn't even like nod. मैं hello भी नहीं बोलूंगा. Like how's it, like if we cross each other. But when you go abroad internationally, it's expected of you to like nod at the person if you make eye contact, or at least say, hey man, what's up? Like that's it. It's accepted. So when internationally you can go up and you can talk to people because that's how people date. और वहाँ पे arranged marriage का concept नहीं है. You meet through friends or you approach. नहीं तो you stay single all your fucking life. Here we've got our parents to bail us out. Here उन्होंने ऐसे वैसे करा हुआ है, and that's also a good thing, right? वो भी सही है, ठीक है. But again, there's no evolutionary pressure for us to learn the skill set की approach करना है. नहीं, पिताजी हैं, हमें पढ़ाया है, पैसे दिए हैं, लड़की भी ढूंढ देंगे. So there's no pressure for you to build that yourself. All right. तो इसलिए हमारी सोशल स्किल्स डेवलप करने का कुछ होता ही नहीं है. सबसे पहले हमें कैरियर बनाना है अपना, for the career, for the job and everything, for us to earn money. Those are the basic needs. So if like economically जब status हमारा better रहेगा, and of course with like the new generations coming in, and with like me being online and me helping people out with like, all right, this is also an important part of your life. I think things are gonna change. Like they already are changing. Dheere.
Yeah. Well, when like 3-4 months ago, when I discovered your content on YouTube, Instagram, through Prakhar and through other mediums, I also started wondering कि हाँ यार ये इस पे इतना focus नहीं करता हूँ मैं. I mean वो side में कुछ चल रहा है, ठीक चल जाता है, but it's also place where I consciously need to put in efforts as well. It's not कि इतना lightly भी नहीं ले सकते. So that was also, and like I think you're the only guy, at least on the internet, who's actively trying to help, not only through paid content but also the free content. So kudos to that.
Relationships is like one-third of one of the three important parts of a life. So relationships, your health and your wealth, right? वो बहुत important है ही. Of course अब चौथा भी आ गया, spirituality and your fulfillment and mental health and everything. Mental health तो health में ही चला जाता है, but general spiritual stuff also. But anyway, so relationships it's important for us to put an effort there. Not only our relationships with the opposite sex and romantic relationships, but your fraternal relationships with your friends, people in the opposite gender, people in the same gender, and your family, all of that stuff. So because that's, human beings are social creatures, man. We cannot ignore this part of our life just because of something else. And that's been my goal forever, to help people out with.
All right. One topic which I think everybody goes through is heartbreak. सबका दिल टूटता ही है. So in a very like simple terms, how does one deal with like heartbreak? चलो बचपन में क्लास 5th 6th 7th में होते हो तुम, तब तुम्हारे हार्टब्रेक तो अलग, वो एम्पलीफायर टाइप्स होते हैं, तूने मेरे जाना कभी नहीं
हाँ
जाना
हाँ
टाइप्स. बट वंस यू प्रोग्रेस 10th 12th कॉलेज में जब होता है, उसको थोड़ा
yeah,
सीरियसली लेते हैं लोग, एंड दे सॉर्ट ऑफ गेट
हाँ
इमोशनली फिजिकली अटैच, तो फिर वो निकलना मुश्किल होता है. सो हाउ डू या लाइक व्हाट्स योर टेक ऑन दिस की ये ऐसे हार्टब्रेक से ऊपर जाते हैं सिंपल टर्म्स में?
simple way में is to like I mean होएगा bro, shit is gonna get fucked up. The more you accept it, the earlier you accept it, the better it's gonna be. Like you deal with it by just moving on with it, yeah, not getting stuck. And again, we can get into complications, but just keeping it simple is like heartbreaks are gonna happen. You cannot avoid it. Just don't be like, I'm not gonna fall into love because I might get a heartbreak, or like a
Yeah.
breakup is gonna happen. So don't get into relationship. Don't avoid a relationship because of a fear of you breaking up. All right, like of course you want to see if there are red flags or not, if you get along with the person or not, but move ahead with it. Like what's worse than getting your heart broken is never experiencing the love and intimacy. That's worse. Dil टूटेगा तो जुड़ भी जाएगा. But if you live your life entirely कि मुझे experience ही नहीं करना है प्यार because मैं बहन चो डरा हुआ हूँ breakup से, then that's not even a life that's worth living, right?
True.
So it's just like, I mean, practical terms, just go for it, yaar. हो रहा है होने दो. You'll bounce back from it. Every heartbreak is going to make you much more stronger, and that's great. बहुत सही है उसमें.
एक चीज, ये नई चीज आई है. A lot of influencers are also promoting this, like don't be emotionally attached, not only to materialistic things but also in relationships. की ठीक है relationship करो but थोड़ा emotional distance attach, basically dependency मत रखो. So do you believe in that? Should we not be dependent upon like your girlfriend or whatever?
100%, bro. 100%. You're not supposed to be dependent, but again, yeah, the thing is when we get into trauma and stuff, right? So your relationship patterns are not तुम यार अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना आयुष don't be dependent, तू कल से independent होना नहीं start करने वाला है, because your emotional sense of self is stuck there. Your idea of relationships comes from your childhood, the way you've seen your parents and the way your parenting has been done. All right. If there's a void of loneliness, acceptance, and love, you haven't gotten enough love. As soon as you be in a relationship ना अभी, you will be attached to the person because what you've been missing, जो void अंदर है, वो वहाँ से fulfill हो रहा है.
Correct.
और because वो fulfill, you're trying to get that fulfilled, the other person is gonna sense it. They're gonna sense that you're being desperate. They're gonna hate it, resent you, and break up with you and move on. All right, because it's gonna get resentful there. Now again, ना तुम्हारा void ठीक हो रहा है, ना तुम्हें बंदी मिल रही है, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है. So people talk about in surface terms a lot. They're like ये करो ये करो ये करो. I'm like हाँ ठीक है गुरुजी, हमें नहीं पता था क्या? Like people are like, how do I lose weight? Everybody knows how to lose weight. You eat clean and you run. Like that's it. But then there's an entire healthcare industry, right? Why? Because your emotions come into play. There are certain subconscious anchors. There are certain, your subconscious mind comes into play. It's not that easy. So which is a motivational speakers. Fucking balls of shit, bro. What? Motivation is just an emotion. तुमने हाई कर दिया किसी को, एक अच्छी altered state में डाल दिया. But does that change his life practically? एक meme page का कोई quote पढ़ लिया तुमने तो तुम्हारी life change हो जाएगी. Don't get attached emotionally. I like thank you for the advice. Let's see कैसे करें. But फिर भी हम हो रहे हैं ना. And now we're even more confused and even more split. Naturally मैं attach हो रहा हूँ, but मुझे बोला गया मुझे naturally attach भी नहीं होना है. तो अब मैं क्या करूँ? मैं चुद गया हूँ चुद बस.
सही में.
So the way advice is given, that's not which is going to bring transformation in your life. You have to do something about it. Some work needs to be done on that. So the attachment wala part is, so 3 types of relationships happen, all right. Okay. So one is a completely independent relationship. Okay. Independently, let's work with codependent relationship. So codependent relationship is where one person come together and they equate to 0. 1 + 1 = 0.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, you are one person, the other person is one person, but when you come together, you're dependent on each other, और एक दूसरे को नीचे ही गिराए जा रहे हो. You're not lifting each other up. All right, in a relationship, you're like ये चुतिया, वो चुतिया, तू चुतिया, putting the blame on other person, and it's a very chaotic environment. लड़ाई हो रही है, drama हो रहा है, fighting हो रही है, abuse हो रहा है, maybe domestic abuse भी हो रहा है, physical abuse हो रहा है, toxic है, पूरा गंद toxic है. दोनों साथ रहते हैं, but still those people stay together. Still they're inseparable. Right? Why do those relationships exist? Because बचपन में their idea of a relationship, which is around the age of 3, जो हमारा internal working model बन जाता है. This is psychology I'm talking about. All right, attachment styles.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like, you want me to quote the study also? Like I could quote that also. I think it was by
That's fine.
Bowlby. Yeah.
Hmm.
1980s का ये study है.
Hmm.
So there are enough experiments being done, and this has the conclusion is that the relationship that you see between your parents, it becomes your idea of a relationship. So we want to see a loving relationship between our parents for us to model that. अगर हमारे parents की relationship लड़ाकू है, हमें लगता है relationships ऐसी ही होती हैं. So either we grow up and we subconsciously move into the same relationship, or we start to feel I don't want a relationship because it's so fucking traumatic.
Yeah.
I don't want to get married. So this
Correct.
general disillusionment with marriage also comes from the same place. At the same time, your sense of
Makes
self gets
sense.
formed there.
Hmm.
It's like, I'm not good enough. So I'm not good enough. So if you're not good enough, you never accept in a relationship that the girl is with you. You always judge. You always are jealous. You always feel like she's cheating on you. Because why? I'm not good enough. Of course she's cheating on me. Why would she not cheat on me? And you get insecure as soon as another guy is talking to her. Right? So, but it's a very perfectly dysfunctional thing. It dovetails together because dono even the dysfunctional hai. So you get into a relationship, you create situations which are familiar to you. Right?
Makes
You don't
sense.
create good situations for you because you've grown up in that. Tumhara internal working model wo ban chuka hai. Your subconscious mind has certain messages and certain ideas about relationships and stuff. You create those relationships for you. You hate it, but as soon as you break up, you go into the other one, which is the same. Right? And then people say like, where have all the good guys gone?
Yeah.
So it's more about, you got to look at yourself first. What is it inside you that is attracting the other person? The abusive person, right? So similarly with men, similarly with women, right? First thing, we need to work on ourselves. So codependent relationship बन जाता है, बहुत dysfunctional हो जाता है, जहाँ पे तुम दूसरे पे dependent हो अपनी sense of self के लिए, but तुम साथ में हो क्योंकि मजा आ रहा है, ड्रामा है, जो सेम तुम्हारा आइडिया है relationship का, ठीक है? But it's hell, and you enjoy it. I mean, सुअर को तो गंदगी में मजा आता है ना, bro. It's that.
Makes sense.
Then after that, there's like a very independent relation. Like, you have a question?
No.
For this?
Go on. No.
Okay, yeah. So then there's an independent relationship. So an independent relationship is basically 1 + 1 = 2. All right. So पहले 1 + 1 = 0. You're fucking up जो दूसरे के पास भी नहीं है. Here, you're sort of like कि मैं
Growth.
अपना करूंगा, तुम अपना करो, but हम ज़्यादा emotionally attached नहीं होंगे. We're going to be independent.
अच्छा.
I live my life, you live your life. We're going to come together. We're going to add in together अच्छे से. It's going to be good. So there's not a lot of emotional intimacy there. There's a lot of independence. You want your sense of independence there. Why do you want your sense of independence? Now again, if you come in too closer, there's a fear of intimacy. There's a fear of abandonment, fear of engulfment. That means the other person might take advantage of you. A fear of abandonment can play out in like, what if it's the same thing how my parents left me?
Yeah.
Or what if I don't get the love? Or what if a fear of judgment and fear of rejection? What if I open myself up and the other person doesn't like who I am inside? So a lot of those things happen. So 1 + 1 = 2. It's still better than the codependent and the fucking toxic relationship.
100%.
But the relationships we want to aim for is the third one, the interdependent one. All right. Which is 1 + 1 = 11. All right.
Okay.
So you are secure in yourself. Yeah. It's synergy. It's synergistically 1 + 1 = 11.
Yeah.
So like, you're full, completely deep inside. There's no voids, no desperation, nothing. You're secure. You're getting into a relationship because you realize you are enough as a person. Okay. And you want to share that with someone else, not out of a need, but out of like love, or out of just like wanting to do it, not from a desperate place. All right. And the other person is the same. So both of you are coming with like full cups of glass, not like half cups and trying to fill each other up. Both of you have full cups of glass. When you come in a relationship, you have overflowing love inside you. Everything is overflowing inside your esteem and everything. And you raise the other person up. The other person raises you together. Then you build something together. You get intimate. You build something together, which synergistically is going to be greater than the sum is going to be, the whole is going to be greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
That's the definition of synergy. So that is the relationship you want to be there. And अब जैसे हमने बता दिया, अब लोग बोलेंगे हाँ भाई, ये रिलेशनशिप चाहिए, मैं यही रिलेशनशिप करूँगा 1 + 1 = 11. बट ये तुम कॉन्शियसली करोगे ना. बट जो तुम्हारा सबकॉन्शियस माइंड है, वो तो तुम्हें कोडिपेंडेंसी पे या इंडिपेंडेंसी पे लेके जा रहा है.
I think the second one is most common.
Second one is most common. Yeah. First वाला तो बहुत ही toxic हो गया. But the third one is where we want to go. Like that is when it makes relationships कि हाँ भाई, हाँ, ये इसको करना है, हमें इसको अच्छा लग रहा है, मजा आ रहा है हमारा इसके साथ. हाँ, अब वो भी पता नहीं ब्रो असली में क्या चल रहा है उनका.
हाँ, exactly.
वो भी पक्का नहीं पता.
बाहर से तो 1 और 1 11 दिखता है.
we're so good at hiding things ना.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, किसी से भी पूछो how was your parenting? बहुत सही था. Do you love your parents? Yes, I love them to death. रात को नाइटमेयर्स आते हैं, बाप को ही पीट रहे हैं. या फिर घर में दिवाली पे गए हैं कि क्यों घर क्यों आ रखे हैं. बहन जो हर बारी यही होता है. मॉम बोल रही है मम्मी दुखी कर दिया आपने, घर के बाहर नहीं जाने देते. I hate you. But कोई और पूछता है तो like we're so good at hiding things, right? Yeah. But that's just like everyone, all of us.
Right. Yeah. So I had a question in your explanation. So with the first one, the second, I don't remember, but ये situation रहती है like so I may have some issues like मेरी ये negatives and my girlfriend knows that मेरी ये negatives हैं and she's helping me sort of help कर रही like go over it and all of that, but मेरी negatives are sort of overpowering her and she's sort of getting affected by it. तो हम second से sort of down जाके first में जा रहे हैं. We are this 1+1 2 वाला relationship से हम 1+1 0 पे जा रहे हैं, and that is where the toxic वाला चीज is increasing. And ये girl लड़की वाले को पता लगता है and then she sort of breaks up and then the guy is still in 2, the girl is in 1. तो I think यहाँ पे भी एक अलग ही scene ये भी I think होता है like yeah.
अब इसमें तो हनीमून फेज भी तो होता है. For the real colors to come out, वो हनीमून फेज के बाद ही आएंगे. तो स्टार्टिंग में लोगों को 1+1 2 ही लग रहा है, बट असली में वो था 0 ही ब्रो. शुरू से वो हाइड करा हुआ था बहुत अच्छे तरीके से और वो सारी चीजें बाहर नहीं आई थी. तो yeah bro, we till the time we don't work on ourselves now, we cannot put the blame on other person. And at the same time, being in a relationship for charity or for sympathy to help the other person isn't the right way to go about it, because तब तुम्हारा ego बढ़ जाएगा फिर, अरे मैंने हेल्प करी है इसकी. So it's again, a relationship needs to be an equal thing. It doesn't have to be ऊपर और नीचे, right? So if while at the same time, if you're in a relationship, both of you can work on something together.
Yeah.
Right? You can work on your stuff, she can work on her stuff, she can help you out with your stuff, you can go travel together, you can run a business together, and that's amazing. वो सही है. But अगर ऐसा हो गया कि एक बंदा like a person in a relationship makes the other person's life his entire project, that's again codependency. Because the person is deriving his sense of self-worth by how much improvement the other person is getting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes
और
sense.
दूसरे बंदे ने तो खुद को वैसे ही abandon करा हुआ है. तो again, it's still not like neither the first one is sorted, neither the second one is sorted. पहले बंदे की खुशी, codependency का basically मतलब ये होता है that you derive your happiness from the other person. If you're happy, I'm happy. If you're sad, I'm sad. So there is no boundaries in self. Okay.
Yeah.
And usually a codependent is going to merge very well with a narcissist. Okay. Perfectly dysfunctional relationship banega. Okay. So let me explain. So a codependent is my happiness is when you're happy. And my project is like, लोग बोलते हैं ना कि I get happy helping other people. Okay. And which is why charity को इतना सही amazing चीज बोलते हैं. अरे charity is so good, दूसरे लोगों की help करो. But in the end, why is that? Because it's coming from a place of there was no one for me in the past. But now I'm going to be there for someone else. So sort of I'm healing myself, but you're not healing yourself. All right. वो लगता है बस हमें. ठीक है. And the feeling that मैं ही, like I am only not enough. Yeah, I don't even deserve help. I don't deserve good things. My emotions are not important. My needs are not important. So let's meet someone else's needs to finally feel good that I met your needs.
Yeah.
And the idea that maybe the parents have given ki the ultimate thing is to the ultimate benefit you can do is to help someone else in need. तो हम उसी में जी रहे हैं. Oh yes, हमारा ego gratification हो, जब हम दूसरे की help कर रहे हैं. But again, it's coming from that inner wounded state जहाँ हम अभी भी wounded हैं. दूसरों की help करके थोड़ा सा surface level better हो रहा है, but कुछ हो नहीं रहा है. With a narcissist, these are just coping mechanisms, all right? You become a codependent as a coping mechanism for not receiving the love and everything in childhood. When you're a narcissist, you still haven't received the love. You've received abuse and everything in childhood. But your way of coping is to be a narcissist, to focus on yourself. And खुद ही बोलना कि लोगों को यार ये देख मैं कितना amazing हूँ ना, देख मैं कितना amazing हूँ ना, अच्छा मेरी बात सुनो, listen to me, look at me, I'm going to say this. So when a codependent comes in contact with a narcissist, it's amazing because a narcissist only wants to talk about himself and only cares about himself, doesn't care about the other person. The codependent only cares about the other person and not herself or himself. So दोनों बहुत perfectly साथ में रहते हैं. और उसमें ऐसे रहता है, the narcissist is like meeting his need, the codependent is taking care of the narcissist fears intimacy or whatever, runs away and is like fuck off bitch, परेशान कर दिया मेरे को. Usually men are more narcissistic, women are more codependent. In generally बता रहा हूँ. Or you can call it love addict and love avoidant as well. So a love avoidant or a like narcissist talking about himself runs away ऑलराइट, बाद में अबैंडनमेंट किक इन करता है, ही इज लाइक अरे वापस जाना है, वापस आ जाता है, फिर वहां पे फिर लड़की उसको करती है,
Crazy.
फिर भाग जाता है, फिर वापस आ जाता है. एंड द कोडिपेंडेंट आल्सो, codependent is like I want to help other person. It starts off nice, but then the codependent helps so much overbearing हो जाता है उसके लिए for the other person, because the codependent cannot believe that my partner likes me by just the mere fact that वो वहां पे है. मुझे उसको ख्याल रखना ही पड़ेगा, मैं ख्याल रखूंगी, मैं ख्याल रखूंगा तभी बिलीव कर पाऊंगा. एंड दैट इज वेरी ओवरबेयरिंग फॉर एनीबडी.
Yeah.
Like किसी के लिए भी ओवरबेयरिंग हो जाता है वो. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वेरी रीजन द अदर पर्सन लीव्स and he comes back because he fears abandonment again, and which is why, you know, it's like on and off relationships chalti hain. Like I don't understand, like girls text me number of times, right? Like although I'm a men's dating girl, girls text me number of times, like I don't understand with this guy, he keeps coming and going, he likes me, but then like we have amazing sex and then it's great for a month, but then he leaves and then he comes back again. I don't understand, what does he want? Is he confused? I'm like, no, he's not confused. Both of you need to get your shit in order. दोनों को काम करना है
Pattern
अपने
है.
पे. Yeah, और बाउंड्रीज क्यों नहीं है तुम्हारी? Why do you allow a person to leave and come back अपनी मर्जी से? Why do you abandon yourself in a relationship? Why do you betray yourself for another person? So it's a perfectly dysfunctional relationship, codependent narcissist का. उसको overbearing होना है, दूसरे
So
को अपने
interesting,
पे ही
यार.
focus करना है. Yeah, pretty crazy, bro.
Shit
So
is
till the
real.
time we cannot, shit just went very real. So
Yeah, you're
till we
saying?
can't,
Yeah.
till we can't work on this, we cannot have that amazing relationship, the synergistically interdependent wala.
Or too much
That.
information to consume, but yeah, काफी value.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
So this is one of my friend. I asked, like, I told two of my friends ki I'm having a podcast with Kshitish, so do you have some questions for him? And these are also very active people. So one of my friends' questions is that in a friend with benefit scenario, how do you maintain and uphold the boundaries you would set? And what kind of questions should you ask before getting into a dynamic like this?
ओहो, अब हम डेप्थ में जा रहे हैं. अब मेरे को गालियां पड़ने वाली हैं because of people like you. Men have started to get the upper hand. But all right, so you've got to set the expectations right from the start. All right, so when I talk to someone, there's a difference. All right, you don't talk deeper level stuff, you don't talk intimacy wala stuff, you talk only surface level banter, bakchodi, fun, sexual. You keep it a little bit sexual, banter, bakchodi वगैरह, flirting तुम रखते हो उसको, because you keep it fun, it's all emotional, high वगैरह चल रहा है. And you don't get into deeper conversation if you want to just be friends with benefits. All right, if you get into deeper conversation, you're like, अरे मेरे बचपन में मेरी माँ ने मुझे मारा, abandon करके चली गई. Oh, you're going to be in a relationship, of course, if you open yourself up that much, because now you're building that emotional connection. Okay, पहले connection नहीं है, बस entertainment हो रहा है, बस like good feelings है.
True.
So you don't go deeper in that. You don't open yourself up pura. You have to keep yourself a little bit closed off. All right, and similarly girls as well, right? Like I इतनी बार बंदियां बोलती हैं यार, like my friends and stuff, they're like, dude, this guy's so creepy, we hooked up and now he's fucking texting me, asking me out on a date, like what the fuck, we just got done with it, like move the fuck on, creepy weird guy. Okay, so this assumption that only men want friends with benefits and only want one night stands, that's not true. Everybody wants it. All right, at the same time everybody might not want it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends person to person basis पे. But again, don't keep it very deep, keep it surface level, keep it fun. Okay, another rule that I have, don't meet a girl more than twice a week at all if you want to be friends with benefits. Do not. If you meet more than twice, it's going to get serious, right? So you have to put in your boundaries out there. If she's like, let's meet tomorrow, you're like, no, we can't. Don't meet her on Valentine's Day, specifically, since agar tum fuckboy category mein ghus rahe ho to, you don't do that. So that it basically sets expectations, right? Like women drop hints, all right? कोई upfront नहीं बात करता कभी भी. So this is you dropping the same hints to be like, all right, I am not that guy, if that's what you're looking for. All right.
Or
apart from that, there's like one more thing I was going to say. एक तो ये meeting वाला is quite important, right? You don't like twice a week, don't do more than. Oh yeah. At the same time, friends with benefits रहेगा, but also realize it might not last a long time. All right. Why? Because if you're an amazing guy, naturally, if you meet the girl and you spend time together, you have sex, you cuddle and everything.
Yeah.
After that, you generally start to talking. And if you're sorted in life, if you're emotionally काफी सही है, and if the girl likes you, at some point in time, 1 महीना, 2 महीने, 3 महीने बाद, she's gonna pop the question. She's gonna be like, so Kshitij, what are we? Or like, what is this? Or like, you know, something like that. The what are we type of question. Where is this going?
Fuck.
So WITG, where is this going? There's an abbreviation also. So the question is gonna come up. Okay, if she likes you, now you can delay that. You can be like, I'm not looking to date right now. Be upfront and honest about it. You be, I'm not looking to date right now. But when I'm looking to date, maybe when I'm looking to date, of course, like we've got amazing chemistry, we've got amazing connection. I love spending time with you, but I'm just in a different headspace. I'm not looking to date right now. And mostly she's gonna be like, yeah, fine. तो उसके बाद भी मान लो तुम्हारा टाइमर स्टार्ट हो गया, 1-2 महीने और चलने वाला है बस वो. Alright. This has been my experience, alright. But सबके साथ नहीं होता. जैसे I have certain friends in Miami, उनके साथ नहीं होता. They've been friends with benefits with women for like 3 years and shit. I'm like, कुछ ज़्यादा ही लंबा चल रहा है, bro. But anyway, it's like, so what's gonna happen is people want to date, right? In the end, people do want to date. So the girl might want to, like, after some time, she'd be like, where is this going? And if you don't give a clear-cut answer, she's going to start looking at other people, which she might already be because you're not dating anyway. It's a mutually, a mutual arrangement, right? So in the end, it's like either she's going to get you to commit to her, or it's going to end, or she's going to find another guy who commits to her, and then it's going to end with you.
Got it.
So yeah. Basically, that has been very true in my situation and a lot of other people as well.
Got it.
But there are, of course, like some people जिसके साथ काफी time चल जाता है, like on and off चलता रहता है. But generally, when people are dating, they wouldn't want to cheat. So yeah. Making it a lifestyle has to be something different.
You mentioned this fuckboy word, and I had a question related to that as well. Like, is fucking around like a fuckboy or like a playboy, is it bad, necessarily bad? Like, there is such a bad opinion on boys where, कि यार तू fuckboy है and इससे दूर रहो, या just normal taboo around it. What's your opinion? What's your take? Because if somebody tells me that he's a fuckboy, I'm like, ठीक है यार, मतलब if as long as he's not doing something out of like consent के बिना कर रहा है, तब तो अलग ही scene हो गया. But if
exactly
अगर तुम्हारा like open है and if the girl is okay with it, what's your problem? That's my opinion. I'm okay with fuckboys.
True.
What's your take on it?
Bro, देख, जो mainstream में होता है ना, हमेशा reality नहीं होता है. तो mainstream में गालियां तो पड़ रही हैं, fuckboys नहीं.
Correct.
But इतना ज़्यादा fuckboys पे attention क्यों जा रहा है? Because वही exist करता है ना. तुम war की बात नहीं करते जब तक war नहीं होती. Right. तुम चांद की बात नहीं करते कि चांद पे पहुंच गए, हम चांद के लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं, टेस्ला बना रहे हैं, इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल, तो कुछ काम हो रहा है ना वहाँ पे. So अगर fuckboys के बारे में इतना debate है, so women are sleeping around with fuckboys, bro. That's the fucking truth. Alright. Energy जिससे ज़्यादा, that means that thing is there, and I'm not saying they're liking it because women want intimacy, right?
Yeah.
And not everyone. Like, let's say if a person wants intimacy and men are just emotionally unavailable, but at the same time, it's serving the guy. So again, you cannot tell the other person to do what he wants to do. And it also depends on what point in life you are as well, right?
Yeah.
A girl from the age of 18 to 23 will be more casually hooking up with people. And after 23 is going to be more into the relationship thing. That's true. 23 or 25 के बाद, that's there. Similarly for men, the older you get, तभी तो शादी होती है, right? तुम 16 की उम्र में तो नहीं सोचते ना शादी करनी है मुझे. 25, 30, 35, 40 पे जाके करते हो. So everybody has different phases in their life. Some phases people fuck around, some phases people chill. So when it comes to sex, not everything is out there. सब साफ नहीं बताते हैं. Like, you ask a girl, how many guys have you been with? Bro, no, she's not going to tell you. Even if she does, I mean, I don't know. Also because they're being shamed. There's a lot of slut shaming going on there. So they cannot clearly accept कि भाई हमने ये करा है. And yeah, you've got to have a very non-judgmental attitude. And you can only have that when you're insecure. When you're secure with yourself and not insecure.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So women hide all those things. And with this idea that men want virgin girls and stuff, which is fucking crazy. Why would you want to be with a girl who's a virgin? It's so much मेहनत and stuff, yeah. And people feel, वो again ego से आता है. कि भाई मेरी लड़की बस मेरे साथ ही है and इतना अच्छा है, she's not been with any other man. Bro, the worst sex, bro. The fucking worst sex ever. Like, you want to be with someone who's had sex before, who knows what the fuck she's doing, so that you can enjoy it, right? Like, this is very childish stuff that people have because they're so fucking insecure. So again, with fuckboys, I think if a guy is at a place where he just wants to hook up with people, I think that's perfectly fine. Like, Tinder is not like सब Tinder पे और बोलते हैं, I mean, there are only fuckboys on Tinder. Like, what the fuck did you expect? Like, तुम सेब खा रहे हो और बोल रहे हो बहनचोद ये तो सेब है. अरे संतरा थोड़ी ना निकलने वाला था, एंड में तुम खाओगे. You're living in fucking denial or what? What the fuck is, like, grow the fuck up. You're like, अरे सेब क्या पता संतरा, क्या पता संतरा, चबाया, डाइजेस्ट कर लिया, हग दिया, अभी भी संतरा नहीं है, ढूंढ रहे हैं बीज उसके. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you know Tinder पे
I'm gonna use this
somewhere, bro. Like, क्या है ये? Right? Like, and
ये use करेगा मैं.
तो anyway bro, like what the fuck, people living in denial, man. अगर
Yeah.
ऑनलाइन डेटिंग पे जा रहे हो और वहाँ पे लोग हैं, and just let people live, यार. Like if there's someone looking for a relationship, like even a guy, like don't shame him. At the same time, if someone just wants to hook up with people till the time it's consensual, go for it, यार. तो अगर मैं तेरे को अपनी reality बताऊं bro, the way I am, no girl ever puts me in the relationship category, bro. Never a girl is like talks to me like, oh my god, I want to date Kshitij. It's like, no. So if she's spending time with me, like the fuckboy wale thing mein, it's like my behavior and my frame is set so clear that she knows he's the guy who's just gonna hook up. All right. And she knows that. And even if she asks me, I'm not gonna lie about it. All right.
True.
It's gonna be very consensual, it's gonna be very upfront, very honest about it. All right. Because people think nahi to tu jhoot bol ke you must be having sex with girls. Right. But that's their reality. They feel women don't like sex. They feel कि consensually तो कुछ काम हो ही नहीं सकता. और उनकी reality ये भी है कि दुनिया में एक ही बंदी मिलेगी हमें, वो मिल जाए तो बहुत है. Like one day I will get lucky. Like what the fuck get lucky, bro? So my reality is like I can meet enough girls, right? So there's no point of me lying. मैं क्यों झूठ बोलूं भाई? I can do things honestly, right? And so then if I'm with a girl,
Amazing.
Yeah, if then I'm with a girl and we're hooking up with friends with benefits, after that, generally, it's always like, Kshitij, are we dating? Where is this going? And if I'm in that state where I do like her and I want to date, I will be like, sure. Agar nahi hai, to I'll say no. All right. So like very clearly upfront about it. But again, अब इसमें not अब इसमें ऐसी बातें करके लोगों के मैसेज आते हैं मेरे पास, या लोग कमेंट करते हैं, हाँ ये देखो, he can be with girls, but I'm sure इसके दिल में बहुत दर्द है क्योंकि कोई इसको रिलेशनशिप नहीं दे रही है. But honestly, reality ऐसी है कि ये बंदे अगेन सार ग्रेव्स में घूम रहे हैं, इनको पता नहीं है क्या है. So
ये तो ऐसे ही खुन्नस निकालने के लिए आ जाते हैं.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so honestly, even me being in the category of don't take shit seriously, he might be a fuckboy, he's this and that, and सब यही बोलते हैं कि मैं बहन जो मेरा पूरा चैनल है ब्रो इस चीज के ऊपर, what's there to hide? There's nothing to hide. मैं like I'm a fucking dating coach expert, right? So I mean I will be knowing a lot of things.
100%.
So they like stay away, or I mean अगर कोई ऐसा बोलता है तो I mean it's still the same thing. It's never been a problem for me, because if someone thinks of me like that, hasn't been a problem, and it still turns into a relationship if I want to.
Yeah.
So the choice is still there. Like I'm still not missing out on anything.
Got it.
I would just say in the end, it's just like own it, whoever the fuck you are. Like the kind of person you are, the kind of preferences you have, what you like, what you don't like, and that's what confidence is. You don't give a fuck about your opinions क्या है लोगों के, लोग क्या कह रहे हैं. Till the time, like, you know, it's consensual. Own it कि हाँ भाई यही हूँ. If someone is like, what, you're a fuckboy, fuck off. I was like, why are you talking to me if you don't like me?
Yeah.
Like if you want only casual stuff, yeah. And yeah, I mean, you find enough girls online, bro,
Makes sense.
who want to have only casual stuff with you, who don't want a serious relationship. So, and you find the other way also. So it's just about what you want. Find the person who wants the same thing. That's it. And own whoever you are 100% till the time you naturally don't want to switch on to something else, because there's going to be evolution, and generally you will move on to different phases in your life. So create your reality depending on what phase of life you are in and what you want, regardless of the fucking social media and social shaming.
Got it. Awesome. All right. So 3 grooming and visual things you think like Indian men are very bad at, or like don't give enough attention to, like something like hairstyle पे focus नहीं करते हैं या दाढ़ी नहीं बनाते हैं. Something like 3 things that you think Indians are bad at.
I think basically the basic fact of just wearing clothes. Everyone has really baggy and ill-fitted clothing. Generally, as a pointer, everyone should be wearing slim-fit clothing. Or if you wear sneakers and in the streetwear, you can wear oversized t-shirts with like slim fit or skinny jeans and sneakers below. But a slim fit t-shirt or slim fit jeans is going to be much better than wearing a loose shirt and 4 size बड़ी jeans या पैंट पहनी हुई है और वो चोंच वाले जूते पहने हुए जो ऐसे यूं उठ रहे हैं लेदर वाले. Yeah, so fashion का तो knowledge है ही नहीं, bro. Like a basic outfit that I tell people is like get a round neck black t-shirt, blue jeans and white shoes. Like there's going to be golden anywhere you wear that, fucking anywhere you go, yeah. That's like the basic you can start off with. Or haircut and everything. So I mean, yeah, like I would expect everybody to get a decent haircut. But the thing, अब इसमें ना ये भी है. So the debate of looks, how much do looks matter? Do women care about looks more? Because we just spoke about personality matters more, right? But at the same time, looks थोड़ा बहुत तो matter करता ही है ना यार, काफी हद तक तो करता ही है. और अगर थोड़ा भी करता है matter, तो तुम क्यों खराब करना चाहोगे उसको यार? Like why would you want to
Hmm.
give up on that just because वो थोड़ा मैटर करता है? I am from the mindset कि अगर थोड़ा भी करता है, I want the best of it, right? कर रहा है, if it's even 1% matter, I will take the 1%. Why do I give up the 1%? और कितनी मेहनत है? एक बार जाके अपने साइज के कपड़े खरीदने हैं.
Hmm.
Go to fucking Zara, buy some decent clothes and done. That's it.
Hmm.
That
Got
is it. So an outfit would be, bro, black t-shirt, slim fit jeans, and white pair of shoes, which are your size.
Hmm. All right, got it. Can you share one incidence of your client, like case study जैसा कि crazy, funny, something like that कि client के साथ ऐसा हुआ, you were saying some client ऐसा करो, client ने कुछ कर दिया and it led to something कुछ अलग ही funny हो गया. I'm sure you have many stories. Any one of them?
Bro, यार clients do all kinds of things यार. And cold approach में तो कुछ भी होता है bro. जैसे अभी recently it's like, I mean, cold approach is so much fun because it's like, so the friend of mine, he went out and he's talking to people, right? So he's nervous. So शुरू में you just talk about stuff, all right? You talk about stuff to just get used to it and you want to just have a lot of fun. So we try to make things just more funny बिना बात का. So he goes up to a guy and he's like, भैया मूली के पराठे तो खा लिए, मूली के पत्ते के पराठे कहाँ मिलेंगे बताओ मुझे खाने हैं अभी. Like that kind of normal random stuff. I go up to girls sometime, I'm talking to them and I'm like, they're like, we're shopping. I'm like, what are you shopping? You're shopping for lingerie? They're like, no. I was like, I thought you would be because I really like wearing bras. तो मैं मेरे को बहुत शौक है पहन के मैं अपने रूम में नाचता हूँ अकेला. Funny stuff. But client का what? I can tell you certain transformations that have been happening recently.
Sure. Yeah, you can.
I don't know about the funny ones. Funny में
Yeah, you can talk about the transformation as well.
a lot of funny. So yeah. So KD इसकी एक video भी हमने upload करी है. So KD is 5'6" in height, I think, right? And there's this general thing that people are very insecure about the height कि मैं बहुत छोटा हूँ. But so KD basically he started out with I think it was a month with him and within a month he met a girl at a sports complex. राइट सो सुबह जा रहा है केडी कहता है मैं सुबह सुबह उठ के जा रहा हूँ मेंटरशिप ज्वाइन किया है और मैं अप्रोचेस करूंगा तो सुबह सुबह जाके पहले पुलिस वालों से बात कर रहा है फिर स्पेशल प्रोटेक्शन ग्रुप वालों से बात कर रहा है लड़कों से बात कर रहा है एंड देन ही इज रनिंग आउट देयर इज अ गर्ल प्लेइंग बैडमिंटन और समथिंग he goes up to her, he starts talking to her and everything and he's just on point or some shit and सुबह के 7 बजे ends up meeting a girl and he's dating now bro 1 महीना हो गया है
वाह
and and there's another guy already uska bhi testimonial I'm going to upload recently so he's been again like couple of weeks in this thing and he's 36 years old gray hair short in height and meets a Portuguese girl जो उससे 3 इंच लंबी है in fucking public meets her goes on a date with her and things happen and I mean there's tons of stories like these bro like people there's a 28-year-old guy who came on the mentorship recently and he's been a virgin, never dated anybody ever in his life. So within like a month or two, meets a girl, shares his first kiss, and then now that girl is his girlfriend, ends up losing his virginity as well. और एक बंदे के लिए एक वर्जिनिटी लूज करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है स्पेसिफिकली अगर तुम 28 साल के हो और तुम अभी भी वर्जिन हो और यहाँ आयुष बोल रहा है मैं 5वीं में से डेट कर रहा हूँ so I mean these kind of stories bro
ये पॉडकास्ट में नहीं जाएगा
there's so many of these stories where people come in and then they have like amazing stuff बाकी I don't know bro like what like funny stuff like reject तो होते ही रहते हैं bro जाते हैं लड़की को मतलब it's like you go up to a girl you say hi and the girl likes you she wants to talk to you but then now you're just stuck you don't know what to say and then so many times people just run away they're like oh I think I'm going to go and I'm like क्यों आ गया भाई वापस कहता पता नहीं यार कुछ था ही नहीं बोलने का I think she liked you bro कहता हाँ अच्छा हाँ रुक सकता था मैं कहा क्यों the girl likes you know but we self sabotage so much right we're like आगे क्या बोले awkward हो गया shit अरे कोई awkward नहीं हो गया bro उसको तू पसंद आ रहा था वहां पे तू फिर भी भाग के आ गया है बिकॉज हम आइडियाज लेके जाते हैं ना उसमें सो पता नहीं ब्रो फनी स्टोरीज मैं क्या बताऊं मेरी रहती हैं बहुत सारी फनी स्टोरीज एंड स्टफ बट they might not be that I would want to share on a podcast.
नहीं कोई नहीं
माहौल खराब है थोड़ा
सेकंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द पॉडकास्ट अब ये 2 क्वेश्चन मैं सबको पूछता हूँ एनीबॉडी कम्स ऑन द पॉडकास्ट इट्स 3 books and films or series that you would want to share.
All right, so we'll start with books. Books are going to be pretty easy. Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. All right, I've read that book 7 times. It's fucking amazing. बहुत सही है. Read it. And then if you want to know about dating, start off with The Game. वो पुरानी book है, काफी पुरानी, but that was the book that got me started with this. That got me understanding कि ये चीजें possible हैं. So
Correct.
it leaves a huge possibility. Another book, which is my favorite book after this? I don't know. Baki yaar, I've been reading a lot of business and marketing, bro. We start off with I don't know, 4 Hour Work Week, Tim Ferriss, or The Lean Startup.
I've read that.
I think
yeah.
those two books were amazing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
4 Hour
Lean
Work Week was
Startup
amazing.
and
Lean Startup.
4 Hour
Eric Ries.
4 Hour Work Week में भी लिखा है कि just go randomly to any place and वहाँ पे नाचने लग जाओ ढिंका चिक्का करके. It will give you
Yeah.
amazing
Do you know why is that?
confidence. Why?
Because the game जो नील स्ट्रॉस ने लिखी है and Tim Ferriss, they were buddies, and नील स्ट्रॉस Tim Ferriss को गेम कराने लेके गया था. So all of these people, you know how many people went to pick up? So Neil Strauss, Tim Ferriss, Jared Leto is also good friends with Neil Strauss. I'm not sure if he was gaming. Tony Hsieh, who the recently deceased, Mark Manson, Ramit Sethi, a lot of these people. Matt D'Avella, Michael Ellsberg, The Education of Millionaires. There's so many people, bro. So game and like generally with your dating life is great because it gets you on a personal development journey. Like it's your first in. Like when you're in your 20s, everyone's like horny and everything, right? They're like girls, right? तुम्हारे दिमाग में वही चल रहा होता है तुम्हारे teens में. So once you get into it, and then it's not only about कि लड़की से बात क्या करे, but it's more about, as I mentioned, the things that you can learn. You're getting out of your comfort zone, building your personality, learning things. And that was why I started reading books. I got into meditation. I got into a lot of things. Started learning about entrepreneurship. So that became my first stepping stone into this. And then, of course, later on, once you have this as a skill set, that you're comfortable with yourself, there's abundance in your mentality that मैं कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होएगा कि यार एक भी बंदी नहीं मिल रही है मुझे. You always know that you'll get someone out there and you have the ability inside you to go out and talk to someone. No matter अगर तुम्हारा पूरा social circle की शादी हो गई है. तो वो fear based mindset है तुम निकल जाते हो. So it's great for that. And yeah, I think those books are going to be great, bro. बाकी भी बहुत सारी books. Part of Now is the best, yeah, I would say. The Truth by Neil Strauss is another one for relationships and stuff. Shadow Effect पढ़ी हुई है मेरे पास. A girl gifted it to me. It was really nice. Yeah, and then I'd rather advise someone to go for a Vipassana if somebody can. It's a 10-day meditation course where you're not allowed to talk. Yeah. So I think for spirituality, that's going to be amazing.
Got it. 3 series or films?
Yeah. Films. 2 Gangs of Wasseypur, एक Entourage, और एक हमारा Fight Club in Entourage. Those पीछे जो लगे हुए हैं. So I love Entourage, bro. Entourage is just उसमें ना सब खुश हैं भाई. कुछ ना कुछ होता है, but end में ना सब जीतते हैं. Everyone's the winner and it's just so positive and LA का vibe है. And Ari Gold and Vincent Chase and everyone. It's the friendship. Like you see the friendship there and you see how everyone's lifting each other up. No one's pushing anybody down.
Yeah.
जो जनरली होता नहीं है. जनरली होता है किसी को ऊपर जाना है तो किसी को नीचे खींच के ऊपर जाते हैं, या अपने आप को अच्छा फील कराना है, दूसरों की गांड मारेंगे तब अच्छा फील होएगा हमें. But Entourage is about Entourage is about lifting you up and everyone gets successful and stuff, and it's a fucking vibe, bro. I love it, which is one of the 4 posters behind. And then Fight Club. Yeah, Fight Club. Entourage तो पूरी series है, bro. Start with season 1. You'll be pretty hooked. You'll be 22 होगा ना तू अभी? 21, 22?
21 हुआ हूँ मैं भी just.
Then you'll get hooked. The good age to start watching Entourage, bro. So Entourage, Gangs of Wasseypur is the type of genre I really like. For understanding more about trauma and relationships, I would say Perks of Being a Wallflower, Good Will Hunting.
Got it.
Dear Zindagi was fucking decent. Joker में भी था. Rocket Man. Yeah, watch Rocket Man. The Dirt. Motley Crue का जो documentary था. Again written by Neil Strauss. I think good enough.
Got it.
What all? Patal Lok is the latest one.
Yeah,
मैं obsessed हो गया था बीच में.
काफी सही.
काफी सही है. Yeah. I think these are going to be great.
You should watch Peaky Blinders if you have not.
Oh, I've seen, bro. I love Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
no fighting.
same.
No fucking fighting.
Yeah,
no
waiting
more
for
fighting.
season 6.
Yeah. I love Peaky Blinders, bro. एकदम वो vibe है यार उसमें.
सही में.
मेरे को gangster वाली ज़्यादा पसंद आते हैं आजकल.
Correct. All right. Final question. 3 life lessons that you'd want to share.
3 life lessons. Sort out your dating the earliest you can, because that frees you up to do what you want in life. आधे टाइम ना हम अपना पैसा कमाना चाहते हैं, फेम चाहते हैं, क्योंकि हमें लगता है लड़कियां मिलेंगी. हमें जिम जाना है, जैक्ड होना है, और जैक्ड होके भी काफी नहीं, हमें और भी बड़ा होना है क्योंकि लड़कियां मिलेंगी. मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया इतना चुतिया भरता है. Sort out your dating for real life for yourself so that at least एक part of your life is sorted and you don't jump to bad relationships in life. You don't jump to premature decisions on getting married. and you can make your life the way you want to make it. So sort that out and get to a state of abundance. It's going to be great. And then of course तुम्हारा काम वाम भी है, but do not ignore this part of your life. It's the most ignored one.
Got it.
After that, life lessons. Yeah, passion, things that you're passionate about. कि people are ये है ना कि भाई I wanna, जो मुझे काम करना है I wanna be passionate about it. Alright, कि job नहीं करनी मुझे because that's not my passion. I'm not passionate about it. Your work isn't every time going to be passionate for you. अगर वो है तो पहले साल रहेगा, 1-2 साल, उसके बाद वो normalize हो जाता है. So with me, what I've ever wanted to do was coach dating. That's something that I really like. I love going to clubs and everything. But जब coaching की बात आती है, when you're making money out of that, then there's another business aspects आ जाते हैं उसमें. And the same thing that you start loving, you might start hating.
Yeah.
Okay? अगर तुम्हारा business सही नहीं चल रहा है, तो again, business अपनी जगह है, passion भी है, but learn sales and marketing as well for you to make it work. So these are two things, right? So एक वो idea होता है ना that अगर कोई artist है, तो उसे भूखा मरना है बहनचोद. You don't be a sellout, right? कि जैसे बोलते हैं कि oh my god he's charging money for this thing. I think online भी काफी creators को वो flack मिलता है when they start to charge for memberships and stuff.
True.
So I've been very clear with that from day one, because my thing is like, I mean, you want my time, you got to pay for it. That's it. I'm very clear with it. पैसे charge कर रहा हूँ, दल्ला हूँ, whatever the fuck, I still don't give a flying fuck, dude. Alright, you still can't suck my balls. अब तब भी मैं मना ही करूँगा तुम्हें. नहीं, you get to suck my balls and you fucking pay for that shit. But anyway, so yeah, and people are like, bro, how to meet you? I was like, bro, मेरे मुंह पे पैसे फेंक रंडी के जैसे नाचूंगा तेरे सामने. Like that's it. Like, I mean, I have a lot of things that I need to do. There are so many messages I get from people. So many people want my time, right?
Yeah.
There's a price to my time. You want to meet me? People are like, bro, मेरा dream है तेरे से मिलना है. I'm like, हाँ ठीक है, boot camp है मेरा, मिल ले, 3 दिन साथ रहूंगा bro मैं तेरे. You get 12 hours a day with me. Why would you not want to do that? Like, oh no, तू तो पैसे मांग रहा है. I was like, हाँ, और तू दे क्यों नहीं रहा है बहनचोद? Why? मतलब you want to take advantage of me and not bring anything back?
Yeah.
Why not? Why don't you want to give something to someone, bro? तुम क्यों नहीं देना चाहोगे? तुम्हें खुद गिल्टी नहीं लगेगा कि तुम फ्री में ले रहे हो बंदे से कुछ चीजों कुछ देना नहीं चाह रहे हो? और at the same time, अगर मैं, if I say yes to everybody, I will not have time for anyone.
Yeah.
So I can't say yes to everyone. So people need to understand that. And if you're a creator, you need to understand that you will not be passionate about something because you got to get money from there. Let's say जैसे तुम्हें ना क्या बोलते हैं, तुम musician हो, right? But you don't know marketing and everything properly, and you're just waiting to be discovered. But let's say you don't get discovered, which is 90% of everyone in everything. 90% of startups fail, 90% of creators fail. कुछ नहीं होता कभी किसी का. तो उसमें if you feel कि तुम discover हो जाओगे तो लोग कुछ तुम्हें help करेंगे उसके बाद, that's not true. That's not gonna happen. Learn about marketing and sales. So learn about dating पहले. Second, learn about sales and marketing, and don't be on that thing कि creator मैं discover होऊंगा तब कुछ होएगा. All right. Even better, do something like that as your side hobby first, and then transition. So don't quit your job for a startup instantly till the time you are earning some money. Like, you need that experience in life, right? So as a creator, I think that's great. The idea about passion, वो हमेशा नहीं रहेगा. I'm passionate. I've been very passionate about this, but मैं प्रखर से भी यही बात कर रहा था कि like I'm at a level, like I've been doing this for 10 years, right? So now the way I understand social dynamics and dating is very complex and complicated, but for me it's very clear, and I've got enough nuanced understanding of that thing. So for me, the most basic question of, bro, I have a fear of talking to a girl, मेरी फट रही है approach करने में, that is मैंने 10 जन्म पहले sort करा था bro मैंने मेरे life में, ठीक है? But now the clients that I have, वो सारे वही आ रहे हैं. So I get pretty like, बहनचोद यही सिखाता रहूंगा क्या? मैं कहा भाई कर लो यार, अप्रोच कर लो यार, करो तो सही यार. तो परेशान हो जाते हैं. But then now I've come to terms with this, like हाँ यही लोग आने वाले हैं, यही है, it's a business, I've got to do it. But at the same time understanding that अगर मैंने उस बंदे की अप्रोच एंजाइटी हेल्प कर दी तो उसकी लाइफ का ब्रेक थ्रू हो जाएगा. और जिंदगी भर कितनी लड़कियों से मिलेगा, कितने लोगों से मिलेगा, सेल्स प्रेजेंटेशन में गांड फाड़ेगा वो. So I put that in my mind that this is not something I'm doing for myself but for the other person. But at the same time I don't burn myself out doing that. I have enough barriers in mind. Like जब मैं ज्यादा बर्न आउट होता हूँ ना, मैं रेट बढ़ा देता हूँ अपने ब्रो. और वो इसलिए नहीं बढ़ाता कि मुझे और पैसे चाहिए, मतलब वो तो चाहिए ऑफ कोर्स, बट मैं इसलिए बढ़ाता हूँ कि मत आओ यार मेरे पास, मत आओ बहनचोद, मत आओ बहनचोद, आओ ही मत मेरे पास, थोड़ा टाइम मिल जाएगा. Then that doesn't happen.
Yeah. I think Yash
So,
also says this to me a lot कि पहले give फिर take. So he also
100%. Yeah, you want to give value first and then take. So
correct.
even with जैसे हमारे YouTube का, like I don't ask anybody to pay for me directly, right? I've got hundreds of free YouTube videos you can watch, learn shit tons of that. Then you schedule a free call with us. We talk about it and then you get to pay. But if you be like, नहीं क्षितिज, like बहुत मैसेज आते हैं लोगों के, पता है आयुष, people
I
are
get
like,
it.
bro,
मेरे को भी
I
आता है.
saw your,
मेरे को थोड़े लेवल में आता है,
I
but
saw
I
your
get it.
videos. हाँ हाँ.
Yeah,
But पता
yeah.
है मैसेज में पता है क्या वो सबसे worst messages are like, hey bro, checked out your videos, do you have any tips for me? I like mother चोद 50 वीडियो है मेरे चैनल पे, वो सारी टिप्स ही हैं. 50 वीडियो 10-10 मिनट की, 500 मिनट की क्या वीडियो, तू कह रहे स्पेसिफिक फॉर मी. मैं कहा क्या
सही
वो
में.
स्पेसिफिक नहीं है तेरे लिए? मतलब
सही
शेड्यूल
में.
स्काइप कॉल विद मी देन. लगाओ तुझे तो बस पैसे चाहिए. मैं कहा यार गालियां सुनने आते हो तुम मेरे से, एक तो मेरे को
सही
गालियां देनी
में.
कम करनी पड़ेगी, पता है. मैं रोस्ट कर देता हूँ यार लोगों को, अब काफी कम है. कोई भी नेगेटिव कमेंट पे मैं रोस्ट कर देता था पहले, तो मैं कहा चूतिया बाप को मत सिखा. तो ऐसे लग जाता था मैं. तो काफी कम कर दिया. अजीब अजीब बातें बोलते हैं यार. मैं कहा क्या भोसड़ी के क्या बकवास कर रहे हो तुम यहाँ पे.
आई
Like, कभी
गेट
कुछ
इट. मेरे को भी
हाँ.
इंस्टाग्राम पे एक बंदा पीछे पड़ा हुआ है कि मेरी क्राउड फंडिंग में हेल्प कर दो. ही सॉ कि आई क्राउड फंडेड एंड वेंट कहीं. इज लाइक मेरी क्राउड फंडिंग में हेल्प कर दो. मैंने उसको काफी हेल्प
ब्रो
कर दी ऐसे ही
हाँ.
फ्री में. उसके
हम्म
बाद मेरे लिए इम्प्लीमेंट भी कर दो, मेरे लिए शेयर भी कर दो, मेरे लिए लिंक्डइन में डाल दो, इंस्टाग्राम पे डाल दो, मार्केटिंग कर दो.
You have to set boundaries for that. You'll have to learn to say no.
Yeah, I
Like check
said
ही
no.
मत कर. अभी 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 क्या हुआ ना, so I got these new shoes, right? But वो मेरे को थोड़े tight हैं.
I saw.
So I put up a story. I'm like, anybody wants these shoes? Like 2000 off में ले लो. 2 बार पहने हैं मैंने बस. So one guy texts me. He's like, हाँ bro, sure. So I reply. I'm like, are you sure you want those? क्योंकि मैंने उसकी photos check करी, college का लग रहा था. And these are expensive shoes, bro. 11,000 रुपए के जूते हैं. I'm like, maybe he won't because you're not earning that much, right? At that time in college. I'm like, bro, are you sure you want it? And then his reply is, nahi bro, I just wanted a reply from you. Don't block me. I wanted a reply from you. So generally, लोग बोलते हैं ना, don't be mean and stuff. I mean, it's good. You should not be mean. But कोई अब इसने ये क्यों बोला कि भाई don't be like don't block me. Okay, उसने ये बोला क्योंकि एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था कि उसने बोल दिया don't block me, तो I will be nice and I'll not block him. ठीक है. Like
आपने क्या किया?
चुतिया समझ रखे मुझे. I was like bro नहीं, I won't block you. I'm going to put you in restricted. He said can you do that? और मैं सीधा restricted में डाल दिया. अब वो मैसेज कर रहा है restricted में बैठा हुआ है वहाँ पे. So yeah, I'm like क्या फर्क पड़ता है, मैं तू यहाँ भेजा है, मैं तेरे को मैं send you back to message request यार. और so ऐसे भी लोग करते हैं and yeah.
करते हैं हर टाइप
So
के
like
लोग
you'll have to learn to say no and will like वो करना ही पड़ेगा bro. Now imagine fucking शाहरुख खान, सबको उसके पीछे ही जाना है. But वो करेगा तो फिर he won't have time for his kids, his movies, his production house, his wife and the things he's passionate about, right?
Yeah.
वो block करना पड़ेगा.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right,
One
that
more thing
was
I'm supposed to say.
Nope.
हाँ काफी है वैसे, ठीक है. We can end
that was Kshitij Sehrawat on the Mini Adult Troubles. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I've linked down his Instagram and LinkedIn handle. Twitter भी मैंने देखा था तो वो भी मैं नीचे डाल देता हूँ. Go and follow him.
Bro, YouTube और Instagram काफी रहेगा.
हाँ, all right.
Twitter and LinkedIn I'm not using at all.
YouTube and Instagram I'll link down the handle. Go and follow him. I hope you like the podcast. Thank you Kshitij for doing this podcast.
Perfect. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for having me on.
एक सेकंड में इसको ऑफ कर